Hi friends, it's Heather. This month we're talking about one of those S words, sugar. And I want to teach you a really powerful, probably one of my favorite tools that I use personally and that I teach clients that I alluded to when we were talking about trauma last month. It's called Emotional Freedom Techniques, or EFT, or tapping. And it's often referred to as modern psychology meets ancient medicine, because with EFT, we are processing through whatever is ailing us. It could be an emotion, it could be pain, it could be addiction to sugar, and almost as if we're talking to a therapist or talking to our best friend. And at the same time, we're going to be hitting certain meridian points on the body that are responsible for taking us, when we tap on them, out of fight or flight. So we're retraining our body at a cellular level to not have the negative association with whatever it is we're tapping on, to release it in essence. And so for this month, with the sugar, I'm just gonna give you a very generic script, and I'm gonna show you the basics, and you're going to copy me. And then when the video's over, use your own words, because maybe there's something deeper and you can go deeper into the issue or whatever your relationship with sugar. Maybe there's a memory that comes up that you have about something that happened, or your first kind of like, it was so bad, that's when it started moment. Tap on that. This works. This technique works. One of my dearest friends taught this to me many, many years ago when I was going through a very stressful time in my life, and I have not stopped doing it since. It is a game changer. I can take myself from a 10 to a 2 on the emotional Richter scale. So speaking of which, think about sugar and think about how badly you crave it, whether it's now or just kind of in general, and give that a number. We're gonna tap and let's see if we can get that number down. Now the tapping has 8 points on the body, and you're just gonna copy me. You'll learn them very, very quickly. But I want to show you, when we start, you hit first the karate chop point, which is this meaty point on both hands or one hand. I like to do both sides of my body. That's just the way I like to do it. You can do one side or the other side. And you only do this at the beginning of the session. And you say what's called the setup statement, and it's giving your mind and your body permission to let this go and to heal once and for all. So I'm going to just jump into this, and you're just going to copy me. There's much more on the internet where you could learn more about this technique. You can certainly call me and make an appointment, and we can work more intensely on tapping. But let's do sugar. Start with your karate chop point, and let's do our setup statement. Even though I have all of this craving for sugar, you repeat, I love myself, I accept myself, and I choose to release this anyway. Even though this craving for sugar is so intense, I know I can let this go because I'm worth it. Even though my relationship with sugar feels so torturous sometimes because the craving is so big, I'm gonna let the innate intelligence of my body find it, reveal it, and release wherever this is stuck, once and for all. Come to the eyebrow point, and you're just gonna tap the bone right there at the end of where the hair ends on the eyebrow. And you're gonna say, all this craving for sugar, so intense. Move to the side of the eye. It's the bone right next to the socket. This craving for sugar is so big, and I feel like a prisoner to it. Under the eye, on the bone, all this craving for sugar. Under the nose, sugar, sugar, sugar. I'm so sick of feeling like I'm a hostage to the sugar cravings. I want to be healthy. Chin point. I want to feel strong. Collarbone points, right below the collarbone. I want to feel vibrant. I want to feel in control. under the arms, right about where the bra straps are. So I'm choosing right now to look at this sugar craving straight on. And I'm giving my body permission to release it. Immediately, top of the head, permanently, and gracefully. I choose to change my relationship with sugar. I'd like to shake it off a little. That is a very short and generic round, but you get the idea. Please do a little bit more research. If you feel like you still have some questions, your 8 points are your eyebrow, your side of the eye, under the nose, chin, collarbone, under the arm, top of the head. We start with a karate chop just at the beginning with our even though statement, I am okay. Now, check your number. How you feeling about sugar now? I'm guessing that your number probably went down, and sometimes you can have a permanent shift just after doing one session. Oftentimes, if it's a long-standing or chronic issue, you're going to want to come to it a few times, and you'll begin to eventually see things really change pretty dramatically in your life, sometimes very quickly. So until I see you next time, tap, 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 and be well. Thanks for watching.